Yes, hello, this is John Hine again in the second video of the series about our financial disclosure booklet, in which I want to give you a broad overview and go into a little bit more detail about the 8 key tips for completing this form. Well, first, the overview of the booklet. The booklet falls into 5 main parts. It's designed to be completed, not necessarily in the same order as these parts appear, part 1, part 2, part 3. You can start it anywhere really, but part 1 is the general information: names, dates of birth, length of marriage, separation, children's names, and so on, including any court processes that might be taking place at the moment. Part 2, realizable assets, those assets that can be converted into cash or liquidated. Part 3, any monies you owe to anyone or any organization, your liabilities. And part 4, pensions, and part 5, income and expenditure. Indeed, look, these part 4 and part 5, you may want to start early on, in fact earlier than the other parts, because in some cases pensions can take a few months to obtain, and certainly income and expenditure sometimes needs a bit of thought and attention when you complete the spreadsheet, as you'll find out. So that's the overview of the booklet. 5 parts, hopefully help you to navigate the form more easily when we come to it. Next, I want to take you to my eight keys for completing this form. Let me get to the middle of the screen for you so you can see it more easily. And let's go. Okay, action 1. This is really important. Read the whole document before you start to complete it. I know it may be a bit of a pain, but it's really important that you get a sense of the whole task before you start it and how to break it down into manageable chunks. I've already talked about the 5 parts, and so you can decide where to start and how long it's likely to take you. Bearing in mind, you probably will have already sorted out a date for your first session. You'll need to work out whether that gives you enough time to complete the whole form. Number 2, having read the financial disclosure booklet, if you get a sense that you might need some extra support with, for example, collecting and understanding pension information and so on, then speak to the mediator. We have an expert panel, all of whom are experienced, and we train together and work together, and they're trained at helping you do things in the most efficient and cost-effective way only when needed. Number 3, some information, as I've already mentioned, may take longer than others to obtain. Please start gathering this as soon as possible, such as final salary, pension information, and documentation. Number 4, start to work on your expenditure spreadsheets. Again, I've mentioned this already early on. Use chapter 8 of our divorce manual. It's a really useful chapter, and it talks to you about how to tackle completing expenditure schedules. And if necessary, if you need more support, use one of the experts from our panel and speak to our mediators. Number 5, you'll find a guidance video at the beginning of each paragraph of the disclosure form. So please read these before completing each part. You should find them helpful, and they'll help you understand what's required and should only take a few minutes to watch each one. Number 6, please do use our document checklist to help you organize your financial documents as you gather them. And number 7, I've already mentioned the divorce manual. Your mediator will provide you with a free code. In this manual, there is a stack load of guidance and support and videos for you as and when required. And number 8, please ensure, if at all possible, that you and your former partner work to a similar time frame. Nothing more frustrating if you've completed your form and your partner hasn't started and there's a bit of a seesaw going on. You have to update it whilst they catch up and so on. And it's very, very frustrating. Your mediator should be able to help you to coordinate this, building enough time to properly complete your booklet before your first mediation session. There should be a little note at the bottom of the screen here. Oh yes, here we are. Note: when they get to your financial disclosure booklets from both of you, the mediator will prepare an open financial summary spreadsheet. If you want an example of this, there is one in the divorce manual, the open financial summary spreadsheet. But the mediator will complete this from the information you provide, which can be updated during and in between mediation sessions as more information becomes available and you all work on the spreadsheet. Well, that's the end of this second video. Before I move on to the form itself, please stay with me, and thanks very much for watching.